everybody. Happy Friday. It's nearly the end of the working day for everybody else apart from us here at Crafters Companion, because we've still got a few more hours of shows to do. I do hope you've had a good day. I do hope you've taken full advantage of the fact that earlier on today we were showing you what's just here, and I know that you've been buying it in your droves. I'm just looking down, more than 70% has sold. Just telling you. If you didn't watch earlier on, just check out, pop it into your basket. You don't even need to watch the launch show to make your decision to buy it. You know you want this. You know you want to pop that template library into your basket to get the final one, because they are selling like hotcakes. Absolutely ridiculously busy. I keep writing down all the percentages that keep getting sold, and it's just going up and up and up. Don't imagine there'll be any of it left by the end of the show. We've got a wonderful day all planned for you. Lots and lots of demos with the template library with the lovely Debbie Fisher.
Yay! Friday! Yay! I love a Friday, and what's better than a Friday than a launch day? Launch day that's really exciting, Becky. Can you believe we're at 70% of the stock gone? Incredible. I'm actually shocked there's not more gone, but we had a big stock of it this time. Also, I thought someone else was creeping in there. He's creeping in with a sample. Thank you, Craig.
With a card sample.
He's been pinching the samples. So Craig has been filming all day. Honestly, he's been relentless filming all of the templates that are in this template library. He has been filming. So as soon as you get yours home, and I will show you when we have a look through it, but you will see that there's a QR code. You scan that, and it will take you to Craig's video, where it'll be walking you through each step of the way, which is amazing. So he's been pinching my cards today to show you, but he just bought that one in. There's one more that he's got in there, so he's got one more filming to do, so and he might bring that in. But I absolutely love the fact, Becky, I'm glad we've got some stock left for the launch, which is good, and I can't wait to show you. I have lots of demos planned to show you just how easy it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you say, we have got more stock of this one we've had with previous ones. Otherwise, if we'd stuck with the original level, it would have sold out within the first show, within Wake Up Call, no problem. So there's not that many left. Lots of people here to say hello, so I'm going to say hello to Sarah Brown. Oh. Hello again, my crafty friends. I'm back, and yes, it's now 2 AM in your future here at Melbourne, Australia. Carletta says hello everyone from Arkansas. Terry says hello everyone from Snowhio. Oh, I like that, Snowhio. Carol Ann says, afternoon from the Isle of Man. It's very cold here and icy, but the sun is shining. I missed Wake Up Call due to volunteering work and a hospital appointment, but here now. And yes, I made sure I got my order in, ordered at 8:45. That's good planning. Crafty Angie says, good morning from California. And Pat said, good morning from a cold and snowy New Jersey. We have 3 to 4 inches of snow. Not bad compared to other parts of the world. Yeah, I'm looking at weather forecasts across the world. It is getting quite snowy. I'm a bit worried I might be stuck here, not going on my holiday. Did I mention that I'm going on holiday?
No, Becky, I didn't know that. Where are you going?
Oh. Everywhere. I looked at the weather forecast for Texas and I thought, it's going to be hot, it's going to be 20 degrees, -8 at night, -8 at night.
That's cold.
I was like, that means I'm going to have to bring 2 suitcases, one for hot stuff and one for cold stuff.
Well, if it's night time, you'd be tucked up in bed and you'd be all warm.
No, I'm going to be out. I'm on holiday. I'm going to be out, definitely.
With a fur coat on.
Right, before we go to any demos, I'm going to show you, we've got the showstopper here. The first time we've seen this going fast, we've got a few little different stickers here to show you these different things. This first one is showing you the, what are you giggling about over there? I don't think I want to know what I didn't hear earlier on, did I? No, I don't want to hear. This is a showstopper. This is the new template library. This is a red template library, the one that has just come out, as well as a few items extra. So you're going to have some acetate here. You've also got one of our tape pens, and you've also got a 12 by 12 card pad. This has got your Centura Pearl and your glitter cardstock on here. The price for this is £40 or $50. Platinum price is £32 or $40, and of course you're going to get 50 extra bonus points here. But if you didn't want to go for the showstopper and you didn't want all the other bits and pieces, you may just want to go for the template library on its own. This is the red one. This is the last one to complete your collection, and so this is £24.99 or $29.99. Oh, 3/4 of the stock has now gone. Oh, 5% gone in the last 5 minutes. That's £19.99 or $23.99. Bonus points, 50 extra bonus points you're going to get here. Please, if you've got this in your basket and you're just check out. Please just check out now, because we don't want you to miss out on. Check out now. There you go. It's cool. I like that. Check out now. Can I change it to other things? No. Can I make up what they are? It says Becky says check out now. Can you do that? No, that's going to be too completely. Don't worry about it. Just check out now. Becky is saying check out now. We've only got a quarter of the stock left.
We could have Beck's checks.
Check it out. That was terrible, wasn't it? Right, I think, Debbie, we need to go over to you. So you can show us how amazing this is.
Delirious with the launch, because it really is going fast. We had such a large amount, and it's actually really exciting. You can tell we're all really excited. Can I just say, though, a massive happy birthday to our Susie T.
Of course, yes.
I don't think she's on socials today, so she's out enjoying herself, but I just didn't want to not say happy birthday to her. She is an absolute social superstar to us, and a good friend to all of us as well. So happy birthday, Susie, whatever you are up to. And I thought you could all just put in the comments happy birthday to Susie, so when she comes to watch it, she'll be able to see it. Right, now let's get on with the templates. If you haven't seen a template library before, this is what it looks at. Now, can I also add, if you haven't got the colours previous, you don't have to worry. You don't have to have every single one to be able to work the template library, and that's really important. Now, you can see this colour code at the bottom. So people that have been collecting, they would have gone through their pinks, purples, blues, greens, yellows, orange, and then we're on the red. So the red one is the final one, which is really, really sad. Craig was nearly in tears knowing that he's not going to be filming any more of these. He's absolutely loved doing the filming of the template library, and he literally does film every single one. He's probably in the studio longer than what we're in the studio for, because he's been in at 8 o'clock this morning. He probably won't get out till later tonight. So kudos to Craig. He's amazing. Right, let's have a look and see what you actually get. The first book that you're getting here is your recipe cards. That means that your projects are all in here listed from 1 to 15. There's only 13 projects, so the last 3 are an A, B and a C. They're your exploding box, and it means it's done in 3 parts, and I'll show you that stencil as well as we go along. So all those 13 projects are in here, so literally you can just go through them, see that you've got them. This is the QR code that I was talking about, so you would scan that and it would take you, it won't work now, it will work when Craig's videos have been uploaded. You will scan this, it will take you to a website, click on that website, and it will take you to Craig's tutorial making that exact card. This card is amazing. How we haven't thought about doing it like this before, it's we're calling it a tent-fold card, where I've always called it a TP card. The actual card itself is the one here. Now normally we would have to undo that to fold it flat. This has got a line in the back, so it literally folds flat, which is incredible, absolutely incredible. So you can post that now. So I love that make. We are going to be making one of those in the next couple of hours. We've got the square, twist and fold card in there. I'm just going to flick through a few of them. We don't need to show you every single one, but it's just showing you the sorts of things that you're going to be getting in here. On the back of each one, and everyone having that QR code, is the full picture instructions and telling you exactly how to make them, where to score, hints and tips, which are just incredible. So just keep flicking through there. And then when we get to the back one, this is the one that tells us, it's got our pages A, so your box base. This is to make the box base of your exploding box. Then you've got your inner box, so that makes a smaller one. So you could, these are freestanding on their own, you could just make the smaller one. And then you've actually got this one, which is your inner box, the smaller box, and the lid, which is telling you, and it's got all the templates in there. Now on top of that, and you can take these out. I was saying earlier, just in case anyone's wondering, you can pop these, so you see they come straight out of there, but the more you use them, the more that these are going to bend. So what I would say is, if you want to keep them and the longevity of them, I would leave them in there. I don't think you need to take them out, you just need to turn the pages and you can see exactly what you've got in there. So they're better to leave in there. However, this one is your templates themselves, all in a lovely folder. Again, we've got all the ones down to that 13, so your 13 projects, and then we've got the 2 extra pages for your extra templates for your A, B and C. Then when you go inside, this is what you're after. Now this one is brilliant because what you do with these is literally now always go from the top corner and then just pull it towards you, and they come out really easily. And because it's the plastic, they're going to last you a long, long time. If you look after them, they're not going to go anywhere. And then to put them back, line them up over the top, sorry, and you're literally just going to press those ones down. And once they're in place, it is just a case of just going down and clicking them all back in. And then that's ready to go again. And you can see it tells you exactly what you're getting. Each template itself, in fact, I'm just going to get myself a piece of card so you can see one. When you put your card underneath, you can see how well it's all explained. It actually gives you all the lines that you put round. It tells you the sizes as well of it, and it gives you what's going to happen. So this line here tells me it's a mountain fold. That one is a valley fold. We've got our mats and layers here in the middle, so all those extra mats and layers. This one is that for that teepee card. You've got your oval mats and layers here, and again it's telling me the mountain fold and the valley fold, and that's for all of them. So no matter which one you pick in there, let's just take this one. That will tell me here, this is my fold-in heart. It tells me where all my score lines are, tells me how big it's going to be, and then it's got all the extra mats and layers, and that's going to continue throughout everything you get in here. So you've got all of those. You've got your napkin fold card. This one is just amazing. Absolutely love that one. And then we've got our back ones here, which are your bigger templates, just right at the very back. And that's one, if I put again that piece of card underneath. If you want to see this one being made, we had this in Wake Up Call this morning, and that's making that exploding box, which is amazing. It really doesn't take long to do. Now every single one of them in here are super easy to do, just I mean incredibly easy. Are we going to go straight into a demo, John? Let's do it. Let's do it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pick out my card. So let me just bring in, I had a piece of card written there, there we go. Just want to make sure I can tell you everything about it. So I'm using number 11. So all I'm going to do is flick through here, number 10 there, so I know my next one's number 11. So we're going to be doing this diamond gatefold card. I thought we'd start quite simply and then we'd build up to different things. Turn that over and then we can see I've got all my instructions in there. So the first thing I need to do is draw through my template and draw the outer edges of all the score lines which are on the template. Then we're going to cut round it, we're going to use our scoreboard, and then we're going to make our finished card. So let's bring this one in. We know that's number 11, so we're literally going to flick through these. That's number 8, 9, 10, 11, there we go. So, and all I'm going to do, again, go to that edge. We're going to pull that down towards us, so that's not going to damage any of that spine. Pop that back to the side, and we're ready to go. So what I am going to do is bring in a piece of our Centura. So all of us have Centura Pearl, Becky, because it's one of our most favourite cardstocks. My favourite, oh, I've got two. Oh. So I have the cherry. I love the cherry. It's just a beautiful colour. And then I'm not sure what the colour's called, but it might be teal, T-E-A-L. And it's like a sort of bluey green colour, and I just love that one as well. So they're my two favourite colours of Centura. But if you was to say which one, I'd just use them all because I love them. I think we're very lucky to have so many different colours in Centura Pearl. So I thought let's do a purple one, and that's because my mats and layers, I'm going to use the Neon Dreams, and I thought it would go really nice with this purple. So all we're going to do now, it's up to you what you how you do it, but because I know, and in fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to, oh no, I do want to do it on the front, then I can show you. But you can, if you want to, you could write on the back. Let's in fact do it on the back. I did my other one on the front, but actually let's do it on the back. And what I mean by that is then you won't see your score lines. They'll be on the back of the card. So, and you can rub them out as well. Becky came up with a good idea earlier about using the pens. Becky, the pens, now I've never used them. What's the nib like? Are they thin enough to go through the...
Yeah, in fact, do you want me to go and get you one? Because I've got one in the green room.
We could show it then, couldn't we? Yes.
Give me one moment.
So Becky's going to go get that. I'm just going to use my pencil to go through here, and then perhaps on the next demo we will actually see the pens at work. Now we don't unfortunately have them in stock, but at least if you've got them, you will know that you can use them, and also when we do get them back in stock, you could then maybe get them. Now I know here that where it tells me that I've got a score line in here, so I'm going to pop my lines in where I know that score line is going to be. I'm then going to go up, and again it's telling me that I've got that score line. Thank you, Becky. I'm going to use that in a little one. Then we're going to go up again, and we're going to use the middle score line. Now, if you're not sure about holding this into place, or you feel like you might knock it, it's easy enough to go back in and reposition it, but you could put a little bit of low-tack tape down the side and it would just stay in there. The other thing you've got here, why this is on here, is your mats and layers. So to make your mats and layers, you will literally draw around this section here for that layer. You've got one here, and then you've got your triangles as well. So we've got all that in place. This is a nice, really simple one to do. We was asked earlier about are there sort of a mixture of hard and easy ones? I honestly think every single one of them are easy. And that's not me being just an advanced crafter. I think anybody that can craft, anybody that can use a pair of scissors, anybody that can use a pencil, I think can craft with every single one of these projects, because the step-by-step, the easeability, everything about them is so, so simple. And because I've got a guillotine, this one's really super easy. Now what I'm doing, and I meant to mention this earlier with a little tip, before I go in, I want to see where that is near my line. So can you see? You can't really see that. If I bring that up, I'm quite a bit away. I like to move it nearer the line before I know where that's going to cut, because otherwise that's going to cut, and then so we've got that, look at that, absolutely spot on. So that's gone right down my line. So by just moving it across a little bit, I'm not going down, and that's the only tip I would say if you're using a guillotine. Don't cut your first line. You want to make sure you've got it in the right position. And then all I'm going to do here is I'm going to come in and just trim to that piece at the top. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to be able to see where I'm going to trim that score line. I can now see my score line and this side, and I can put that to each piece. So I'm going to literally pop that up there, and then I know I get that really straight edge, and we're going to do the same. So dead on that score line, cut that down, and I know I've just got a perfect line. If you want to use your scissors, you can absolutely use your scissors, and you just go for what you prefer to use. So just trimming that down so I can see that point. As soon as I see that point, I know that I can line that up exactly where it needs to go, and then we can just rotate that round.
I just need to warn everybody, if you have already purchased your template library, people are in the comments are saying they've already shipped. Already.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're thinking of, you know, I'll order it and I won't get it for a few weeks, that won't be the case, because they seem to be winging their way to people already.
That's unbelievable,
impressive, isn't it?
That's really impressive. I have to say, we have been amazing at getting our shipments out. I should take some credit, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should.
I went down the warehouse earlier, and yeah, I could say that I just Did
you pack some boxes?
I wagged my finger at them and just told them to get on with it. You can imagine what they told me. You know what, no one has to hurry them up. The warehouse are amazing guys, and they really do get the shipments out to you so quickly, which is incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. So that's given me all my score lines, and then what I'm going to do, because I need my score lines to go the opposite way, so this one here, this one's going to be a valley fold, so we're going to just go back in with that one. Being Centura Pearl, it's good because I can go in with both. And the reason I had to do it on the other side, because obviously I put all my lines on the other side so I could see what I was doing. This one here is going to be folded the opposite way, so it's going to be a mountain fold. So what we're going to do is fold that one inwards to start with, and this one is going to go outwards.
Hannah's saying, she noticed that you do a lot of your templates on coloured card, and she's going to branch out and use more coloured bases. I think that's what we all do. We use white card for the base, don't we?
So the reason I've been trying to use a coloured cardstock is so you can see it better.
Right.
If I was to do it on white, and I have got some demos which are on white, but I do try and use a coloured cardstock because of that very reason, is because when you're doing it on air, it's very hard to see what I'm doing on just a white piece of card. So on a sort of brighter coloured card, you can see exactly what you're doing. And that is it, Becky. Now I'm going to decorate, but look.
That's
how
it already?
Yeah, so look, it's perfectly fitted. That is an amazing card. And actually, the card itself is a 6x4. So you get a 6x4 envelope and that would fit perfect in there. But what we are going to do, we are going to decorate it. So I've made all my panels. So this is where I've used that amazing Neon Dreams. It's fast becoming one of my favourite paper pads. I absolutely love it. It's just beautiful. It's got this really nice pearlised sheen on it and it's just amazing colours. So let's do the inner parts. And again, you're going to get all your templates from the actual design. So I know my templates are in here just drawing round. And then we're going to place that on the inside. So let's just grab my tape.
Heather asks a
moved. We were doing some filming earlier and everything's been moved about, yes, because they moved the desks out. I could blame Jamie, but I think a lot of it was Sam.
Heather asks a question, should we cut the line off or just the line that we drew? So when you're cutting everything, when you've drawn that line, do you cut in the middle of the line, side of the line?
It's a really good question. So I would say it doesn't matter.
Okay.
What I would say is wherever you cut your line, make sure you cut all of those lines the same.
Okay.
So if you're cutting on the outside of the line, then you want to cut all your lines on the outside of the line. If you're cutting on the inside, you want to cut all of them on the inside of the line. I just think, I mean, if I turn this over, you can't really, I would say I cut on my line.
Yep.
You just sort of see it. You can't really see the lines going round. So I would say I cut directly on my line. But yes, so what I would say is that there's no hard rules about it. I would just say cut them where you want, but all the same.
Okay, fine. Thank you for that.
Good question. I love all these questions coming in. Oh, look, we got to that last bit of our tape.
Talking about deliveries, Alison says, at 12:30 today, my purchases from yesterday's launch arrived.
Oh my goodness. Well, if things are being delivered, dispatched today, they will get there tomorrow, won't they? Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, so if you're on
really
the fence
amazing.
and you think, oh, you know, I don't want to buy something today and not get it till next week.
I love the idea that you order it today and get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, do you know what's going to be lovely? Is you're all going to be making your makes and you're all going to be posting them. Please make sure you tag me in them because, yeah, I'd love to see them. Absolutely love to see them. So apparently, Becky, the show's being repeated tomorrow. Oh. But because it's our 24/7 stream, but we won't have the stock. But if it is repeated, it means that you can go back and craft along when you've got all of yours, when you've got it to you. That's amazing.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, love that. Right, so one more we're going to pop there, and then I've got two others which I'm going to use the backs of, and I'll show you why in a second. So, and again, you're even getting these, so these are on your template, so it's just cutting out of that template there. Let's place that in the centre. And then what I want to do, because when this is closed, you've got this white area at the back. So all I've done is I'm going to do these the opposite way round. So rather than have that where you can't really see, we're going to just turn that round, and then that way it gives us a much softer look on the front. So we're just going to put this on, and then I've just cut out one of the butterflies, and we're going to use that on the front. Oh, it's in the middle front.
Was that butterfly template in the template library as well?
I can't even remember where I've cut this out from. I can't remember. Oh, what am I talking about? It's from the template library. From the template library. It's in the template library. It actually comes with this template. Here we go. It's right in the middle.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
I had to think, you know, when you asked me, and I was really stumped then, and I thought it was actually from the template library, and then I realised it was in this one. Yes, you've even got your actual embellishments on there as well.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, which is amazing. Can't believe that. Honestly, I'm a bit of an airhead at the moment. I forget everything. Mind you, I shouldn't have to worry. Johnny's saying he's always forgetting things, and he's like 10 to 15 years younger than me. I know.
Johnny's just a baby.
So let's pop that there, and then I do have, well, I did have, there it is. I've just cut out my happy birthday, put it through my sticker maker, and we're just gonna pop this. And because this is more of a sort of opening card, so you would see the front of it opened up, I'm gonna put this in the middle. So we're gonna put that just in there, like so, make sure that's on there. And then we're just gonna use our butterfly. Gonna just, even though we've trimmed this out from that middle, I'm still gonna give this a little bit of a curve. And all I've done is I've gone round with my glitter glues all around the edges. Let's just grab my glue.
Right, I'm gonna give you a warning. We're approaching 80% of the stock being sold.
Oh, 80%,
really,
my goodness.
Please check out. I don't want people to miss out. And we have quite a lot more. We had quite a lot more of this in stock than we did previous ones of the template library. So it won't last today.
It's quite exciting. Not exciting for people that it's running out, but it's very exciting having a launch where people love it so much that it just sells out. So yeah, there we go. So that's our front folding card, and then we've got our inside with that amazing butterfly. There we go.
Wow, that looks really good. It looks so effective, you know, so like you say, using those different papers, but really sort of quite a striking design that you've got on that template library. So of course you have the template library showstopper, which has got the 12 by 12 card pad, which has got encapsulated glitter, and also Centura Pearl. It's got a glue pen, a tape pen, glue tape pen, and it's also got some acetate in there for £40 or $50, and platinum is £32 or $40. But you can, if you'd like, just to go for the ordinary, just the template library on its own, and that is £29.99 or £24.99 or $29.99. Platinum is $19.99 or $23.99. 50 extra bonus points with both of these. Please, please check out now. Got to check out now. Becky said, check out now. Check it out now. I've done it. Right, yeah, it says Becky said, check out now.
That is brilliant, I've just seen it.
Right, another item. So we've got a few other items. So we're going to show you these while you're checking out your baskets. The first thing I'm going to show you are some opaque pigment ink pads. The first one we've got here is your Plum Jam, beautiful deep red colour. Then we have your Bordeaux. Your next one is your Green Topaz. This is Pale Fig. This is Lagoon. We've got Grasshopper, Crushed Velvet, Ocean Blue, and then Lemon Tonic. This whole collection here, you've got 9 altogether, £37 or $56. Platinum price is £29.60 or $44.80. We are going to go for a quick break, give you the opportunity to check out your baskets. Make sure you do, because these are selling fast. We'll see you in a couple of moments.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us
is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
My name's Jan Brown and I am one of the craft experts here at Crafters Companion, so you often see my face on the camera and see me demoing all the different products that we have in our range. I live in Yorkshire. I'm actually based in Sheffield, which is one of the cities in Yorkshire, and I'm born and bred, absolutely, and it's lovely and green, countryside, little picturesque village, and I wouldn't change it for the world. My crafting journey was quite an interesting one because I was working in school and someone just sent me, it was birthday, sent me a card, and it was a handcrafted card which I'd never come across before. So I was literally blown away by it, asked her a little bit about it, went and bought a craft kit, and the rest of it's just history. Inspiration, I think, comes from lots and lots of different places. So it could be sort of architecture, it could be sort of the style of something, particularly colours, things like that. I love sort of like autumn colours, that kind of thing. I think one of the biggest ones there is our design team. We have a massive design team, second to none in the industry, and I often have a look through their folders and get ideas and work with those when I'm planning my demos. I think behind the scenes we do have a giggle. I'm not sure there are actually any blooper reels. There may be, I'm not sure, but I think one of the things that we always have a joke about, and I learned very early on, was remembering to turn the microphone off when you leave the camera. I'm going to leave it to your imagination with that one. Although crafting does take up a lot of my time, I think the biggie's got to be my family. We have a very small family, but a very close-knit one. My girls both live close by, and my eldest daughter has got her little boy. He's my only grandson, so we spend a lot of time with him, and it's something that we love getting, whether we're going out for a meal somewhere or whether we're at home playing board games, that kind of thing. Just everybody together. I'm not a loner, I don't like spending time on my own, so the more people around the better. I was accepted onto the demonstration team as well, so those were very big moments in my sort of crafting lifetime, and very much a dream come true, you know, when it's a hobby turned into a job as such. And then obviously along with that, at the store came the chance to meet Sarah. She came to, well, she opened the store, naturally came to visit, so getting to meet her and have a chat with her. And then taking it on from there, my name was put forward for this particular role, and now I actually work alongside Sarah, so she's actually part of the team. We all work together, and definitely a dream come true. I don't tend to refer to it, when anybody asks me what I do, I don't refer to it as work anymore, because it literally is just playing with the crafting products.
Hello everybody, welcome back. We are having launch day today, and it's been all about the template library. This is the last in our succession, a library of template libraries. It's the red one. This is one that everyone's been waiting for. We have had a deeper stock of this than we have with previous ones. However, we are still 80% gone, I'm afraid. So if you haven't already got it, please do put it into your baskets. £24.99 or $29.99 is the price just for this red one. If you want to go for the showstopper, it's got extra bits in it, it's a little bit more money. This is £19.99 for your platinum, the platinum price, or that is $23.99. You're going to get 50 bonus points. Now, if you want to go for the showstopper, that will include a tape pen, some acetate, and some of the 12x12 cardstock with the encapsulated glitter, and also Centura Pearl. This is now £40 or $50. Platinum is £32 or $40, and you're still going to get those extra bonus points. Now, Debbie, I've had a couple of questions coming through.
Yes.
And one is from Amber, who's new. Hi, Amber.
Hi, Amber.
She says, I'm new. And what do you recommend for beginners? Is this not the perfect thing for a beginner?
Absolutely, yeah, Amber. I honestly, if you want to get into like paper crafting, before you buy expensive machines or anything else, this is perfect for you because all you need is a pencil, some cardstock, and you're ready to go, and some glue to put them together. But yeah, absolutely perfect. And welcome to Crafters TV.
We're quite nice here. If you've got questions, just message us soon. Yes, we are, Jamie. We are nice. We are all really rude of mine. I might just take this out. And Sheila says, good morning, lovely ladies, from the East Midlands, and still frosty this morning. I'd like to know what expansion pack means. Is there a normal library and a set of expansions in all colours?
Yeah, it's a really good question. And in fact, I was going to show you some samples, but before we do, let's show you exactly what you're getting for those people that have just caught us. So the template library, they're colour coded. Now, you don't need the ones before. When we talk about an expansion, it's because all these colours below came out. So we had the pink, the purple, the blue, the green. These ones have already been out and come out in the same configuration. You've got your templates and you've got your recipe cards. So, but what I really want to reiterate is that you don't need the ones previous. So for Amber, who's brand new, this is a great one to start with. So even though we won't be bringing out any more, I'm hoping one day we might bring them back because they've all sold out. They sold literally, that's why people have stayed up in the night and literally kept checking to see if they've got them on the line, which is crazy that people do that. It's because they're so worried that they're not going to get that next issue, and it is because we've sold out time and time again all the way through. In fact, all the last 5 have sold out. We've not brought them back to you, and the 6th one is selling out far. We're at 80% of the stock gone already, which is absolutely crazy. And we bought in extra stock this time because we thought we just wanted those. We didn't want you to be disappointed. So that's what the expansion means, but it doesn't mean that you have to have all the rest to go with this one.
Yeah. The first one, did the first one have some dies?
It did have some dies, yes. So it had some nesting dies with it, and some of those things. So funny enough, on my next demo, things like this die with the ovals, it had like the ovals, we'll see it on there. These oval dies I've used because the dies that were in that first pack work really well with this. But actually, we had a template library that was out this week as well. And the layout ones. There's a set of dies in there. If you go for that and you go in for the template library, you've got everything to get you going.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Fantastic. So I've got a couple of other messages and comments here. Cindy says she really loved what you just made, and she said, can you adjust the triangle on the fold so it can be a heart or circles?
Let me grab it. So she means the side piece here.
Yeah.
So because it's a template, it will make those. If you were clever enough to cut into that, but then you would, to be honest, you probably could make a different shape. Yeah. But the whole point of having the template library is to make those shapes. Yeah. But if you wanted to make them into another shape, you'd probably be better off just measuring, because that's a 4x6 card. Make a 4x6 card and cut those hearts in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Gillian says, I ordered the red template library this morning at 11:15. It's already with Yodel.
Wow.
Fantastic service.
We'll have that tomorrow.
I am so impressed. That is really good. So you obviously did a lot of packing while you were over there.
I was down there, went to the warehouse, literally, I thought, I've got 20 minutes. What can I do in 20 minutes? And they just threw all of these template libraries at me and said, put them in those boxes. And I was like, it really didn't happen, but I like to think in my head that you're going to get it because of me.
Brilliant. Can you show us a few samples from the
Yes, so we've shown you the books, the recipe cards. I'm going to get straight onto another demo in a second, but I do want to just show you some of the amazing samples that you could be making. And once you've got the template library, you can then use whatever cardstock, whatever paper package you've got in your collection. So we've got this one, which I absolutely love. And what's the best thing about this is it all folds flat, literally, just folds down.
That's so clever.
Yeah, it's so clever, so clever. The other good thing about this this is if you want to make this into 4, you can use your template to make another 2 cubes, and they can go on this side at the back. And that then all still folds. Those will fold down flat. They would just fold down flat again. So if you want to make 4 of those, you can do a 4 one. Wow. If you want to make 3 and just have 3 standing on the sides like that, you can make that as well. So it's a great one, that one. The TP card, we're going to be making this next actually, so I'm going to be showing you how to do the TP card. So that's an amazing one. And again, folds flat, which I absolutely love. I think that's a great one to have. There's things like this. Now, I haven't got a demo for this, but I'm going to make one because I just want to wing it, because look at this. Pull it out, pop it back in.
Well, that looks quite complicated.
Shall we do it now? Shall we do it now?
Yeah, go on then.
Let's do it, because I want you to see how easy they are. And look, it literally goes back in and out. I mean, that's really cool, isn't it? If you do it the right way. There. No. All fold. There we go. We got it the right way. Very clever, isn't it? And look at that. I mean, it's a great little card. Let's do that one. So let me just grab myself. I've just got a scrap piece of card over here. Let's bring in that template. Yes.
Does it show anywhere where you've got in the template library how much card you need to use for each project? Or what size card you use?
So good question, but most of this, so on the top here, on the top of all your templates, it will tell you what size your card bases are going to be.
Right.
So you would know, so I know that all these ones, in fact, every one of these, right up to 12, will fit on an A4 piece of card.
Right.
The only ones that you'll need your 12 by 12 cards, and that's the last one, which is the exploding box.
Yeah.
So it doesn't tell you, but it does, what I love about this, it tells you that your sheet of card needs to be 8.5 by 11, so that's your A4 piece of card, but it tells you what your card is flattened. So at the top here it says flattened to approximately 5.5 times 7. So you need a 5 and a 7-inch card envelope to put it into. So yeah, which is perfect. Right, we're going to do number 2. So we've got our square, twist and fold. Again, tells me that I need an A4 piece of card, and it tells me what my card flattens to. So yes, it does give you all those instructions. Let's pop that there. We're going to put this to the side and just bring this in, and then on the back just turn it over, and that will tell me exactly what I've got to do. I mean, it's all self-explanatory, so we're literally going to cut this. So I'm going to take this to the edge of my cardstock, and actually, shall we try out your pen, Becky?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, let's do it. So if you have got any at home, apologies for those who haven't, but actually, even if you haven't, we'll be getting them into stock soon. So we're just going to use these to go down around here. And I should have just, I could have just held it down with some tape pen, but I'm not going to, tape runners, low-tack tape. Got there in the end.
Honestly, it's catching today, isn't it?
I know, can't get my words out today. And then we're just going in the lines. Now every line it's telling me whether I need a mountain or a valley fold. So it's literally so easy. And what I'm noticing more than anything else is that all of this one I'm drawing round in a square, they're all a valley fold. All my small lines are a valley fold, and all my bigger lines are a mountain fold. So it's really easy to follow. I think I've done all of those lines. Bring that in so you can see, oh, I've got one line that I've got missing there. So let's bring that back in. I'm just going to literally put that down. Let me get that right in the right position. And I'm not too worried even if I can't get it exactly on, because when you put in your score lines, there we go, just in there. So that's given me all my extra pieces. And then we're just going to, again, I'm going to use, because it's a square shape, I can bring this in and we can literally just trim this down. So straight to that edge, like so. And then we're going to just turn that round and bring this. So this pen doesn't smudge. Oh, I don't suppose it matters if it smudges, because...
No, and then all you do is just waft the heat tool over it when you've made all the mark, when you've scored everything, and they just disappear. Really, I think they're genius, these
that's better.
computer erasable pens.
Right, so let's bring in our, it does look cool, the pattern. Yeah, very cool, that pattern. And it looks quite complicated, but you're just going to follow those lines. So again, this is where your dark line on your board will come into play. I'm going to put that to that side and to the end here. So I know that I can come up here and down. Now, while it's still there, Becky, what I want to do is, while that piece is right there, I'm going to rotate my card. Now, this is the only tricky piece. Now, what you want to do, can you see this line here?
Yeah.
This line needs to go to that centre point.
Right.
Because this line is what I want to score.
Okay.
So I'm going to come down there and score that line. And then I'm going to rotate it again. So let's turn that. And again, this line, the larger line, I'm going to push this up a bit so you can see. This larger line, I'm going to put to that bottom line, because then I know this line is in straight with there.
Okay.
So nice and clever. We're just going to do that. So pop that down. That's just need to put it a little bit outwards. Once you've done that, turn that round again. And then this line at the top is going to come here. So we're going to pop that just there. And then that way, actually, that needs to come just over there. That's better. And put that line in. And then one more line, exactly the same. So bring that down, and we're just going to do that line up. That then, if I turn it over, you'll be able to see it gives me my square line in the centre.
That's a clever way of doing it,
yes.
like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Rather than sort of faff around and not know where that score line is, it's all there for you. So we're then going to now just come in and put all those other lines in. So this one here. Now this one doesn't have a point, so it's a case of doing it faintly. So sort of you can line it up roughly to this side. So where you know you've got that dark line in, you just need to know you've got a straight line coming down here. So I know then that that will go to my line. It is about getting those lines right. So you do want to make sure they're straight. And if you feel like, as you're doing it, it's not completely straight, just do it lightly and then go over it when you know you've got it right. So, and again, just pop that one down. Oh, let's do that. So Jamie's just asked if you can unscore a scored line. No, you can't, because once it's scored in, it's there. So normally, if we do it wrong, we'll just start again. So, but some score lines can be decorative lines. So you could make a point of doing, if you've put a score line on an edge, you could just put it round all the edges. And then it just becomes a decorative edge, and then you can put your score line in where it should go. Right, so if I bring this one in, sorry, not this one, I want to bring my template in. If I bring the template in and show you, you can then see, if we pop this back here, this is where our template goes. Our template where the lines, now each long line here tells me it's a mountain fold. Each short line is a valley fold, so that's valley, mountain, valley, this way, across there, and then we've got a mountain fold. So that's all you're going to do. Oh, and all of these lines around the edges are all a valley fold. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what that means in terms of what we use in the craft land, a valley, think of it going downwards into the valley, and a mountain goes upwards. So I think that's pretty much done. I mean, is that done on joints and things? I don't know if like woodwork and stuff, do they do that as a mountain and valley? I don't actually know if it's used in anything else, is it? It's not. There we go. Becky says it's not. It's not. Becky said
Well, my dad was a carpenter, so that's how I know.
You used to be a carpenter.
No, do I?
Well, that wouldn't surprise me, Becky, because you've done so many jobs.
No, my dad
Look at this. Sorry, but this is like, this is amazing.
I know,
this
magic,
is just,
isn't it?
all them lines are just disappearing. Oh my goodness, I need to get some of these. That is. My goodness.
Heat erasable pens.
That.
And they come in 3 different colours in the pack we sell. Blue, red and
Look
black.
At that.
Yeah, really clever, isn't it?
So clever, so clever. Oh, I need to get some of those pens, that's for sure. Right, valley. So we want to make all of the middle bit is a valley. So we need to just fold those in. And that's all we're going to do to start with. We're going to fold all that middle section in. So it's just a case of putting those lines in. So all of them are valley, so it's not a problem. And it is just paper, remember, or cardstock. Right, so we've got all of those folded in. Then we know that this one here, your sort of longer one, is going to be your mountain fold. So we're going to fold that in. So fold that one, and that one. And by doing that middle section, it then makes it much easier to bend the rest.
Okay.
And then this section here is going to go downwards because we want to make this a valley fold. So even though it's looking a little bit fiddly and that it's, you know, hard to do, it's really not, because you're just manipulating your card in the way that it's telling you to in the actual, on the thing. So that's it, Becky. And then, can you see it's naturally trying to bend itself in. So each one will come round, and then we're just going to, now this is the only bit that you just need to make sure you're pushing in. So we've got, that should be coming upwards.
I suppose after you've pushed it all together the first time, then it will automatically...
There we go.
Oh, that's so...
Right, so it comes in like that, okay. Now, once it's like that, then you reinforce the score line.
Right.
So turn it over, and we're going to literally pop that in, like so. That one like so, and that one. And then turn them over and do the same. So we're reinforcing those score lines where they are. And that is it done. And then when you move it, so you come outwards, it goes back in.
Oh, so clever.
How clever is that? So that, you would then have your template to put together like this one, and then literally just pull them out like that. But once you've done that, and I say fiddly, it's fiddly because you need to spring it into place, but once you've got it into place, it naturally just goes back on itself. How clever is that? I love that one. It's one of my favourite ones, and actually, that's definitely one you can do with the kids. They can help cut it, score it, you can do it all, and then they literally can just be pulling it apart and doing what they do to it. Yeah, so I love that one. Really good one to show.
That is amazing. Lynn Morton says, I'm definitely lost now, just watching. I know what mountain and valley folds are, but just looking has got me beat. I think it's just because, you know, if you follow that format that Debbie's done, where she went round, she started in the middle and then worked her way around, you'll be able to do it. Pammy said, this is one of my favourite fancy fold cards. Everyone is always wowed by it. It's really clever, really clever. Hannah says, I made this card and napkin fold for my mini memories album with a photo in the middle. I figured it out on my own. It would have been a lot easier with these templates. And I think that's it. You know, even if you go through the templates, you make all of the cards in it, it will help your understanding about moving, making things bigger, changing the shapes of them, all those sorts of things. It's incredible deal.
Yeah, amazing,
actually.
isn't it?
And for that price, with all of that, you know, there's a huge amount of knowledge in there. And of course, you're going to be able to watch the videos that Craig is filming right now. Well, they came in earlier, didn't he? And he said, when you get them home, they'll all be up there. Well, they're going to have to be up there this afternoon.
Yeah, he's going to have to do them quick.
You might just have to give him a weekend, because I don't think he realised how quick the warehouse were going to be able to get out those orders. I don't think any of us did.
That's very true. What was you saying someone didn't grasp the concept of?
I think it was, they knew the valley folds and mountain folds, but just watching you folding those all together, they got a little bit lost.
Oh, okay.
But I think if you start, like you said, starting at the centre,
start at the centre,
working your way around, and it does look a little bit, you know, because you're trying to hold all these things and they're wanting naturally to spring out, aren't they?
And actually, it's probably simpler than what I'm making it look like. I can't make it look simple because it's got all those lines, so it looks quite complicated, but I promise you, if you just fold all those bits in the mountain and valley folds, it will all push together. It just naturally will go that way. But when you're doing it, it's quite a hard thing to make it look like it's simple. So what I would say is, honestly, get them home and just give them a try, because you will get it, I promise you, because it's not hard to put that together. And it's why I wanted to show you it from the scratch, just to show you how they go in together. But it's just a case of making sure you've got those mountain and valley folds. And it's hard then to show that on camera and doing all those folds. But I do want to show you exactly what you're getting in this recipe cards. So if I can just take you through them again and and show you everything that you're getting. You've got your fold flat tent fold card. We're going to do that in our next demo. You've got the full instructions on there to show you exactly how to do it. You've then got your twist and pop, so that's the one that we just did. And again, it tells you here, so this will tell you exactly how to do them as well. So amazing that you can, you've got the picture instructions. Craig will also talk you through that one when you scan that QR code. This one we made in Wake Up Call this morning. So this is your twisted easel card, which is your triple twisted easel. I absolutely love this one. If you just want the emboss through the edges and put some glitter and glue on there, you can emboss it with your embossing mat and your Gemini. But as someone said this morning, you can put your stencil over the top and use your glitter paste through there as well, which is a really good idea.
A couple of people have asked if you could demo that. I don't know if we're going to have time.
Well, we can do it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. I don't know if we'll get time to, not before the break, no. Yeah.
If we get chance.
Yes, but it is something we can wing that demo, and then we can just, even if we just do the main part of it, we can then show how you can put a stencil through and put some glitter, because actually I have got some of the Mermaid Dreams glitter underneath. Okay, yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, absolutely. We've got our accordion card, so that's your 3-part card that all bends in. We've then got that amazing folding heart card with that little secret heart in the middle, which is amazing. We've also got our triangular box, which I absolutely love. That's a beautiful box. We're going to be making that as well. We've got our napkin fold card.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's nice, that one. If we get a chance, I think I've got one of those to do as well, so we can show you how to do that one. Sorry, got glare on there. Don't want to blind you all at home, although we're blinding you with the amazing price of this library, that's for sure. We've got our triple pop-up cue card that I was showing you, so that's amazing. Love these ones. So you've got your pillow boxes, but you've got 2 different sizes of these, which are amazing. So whether you're making for Christmas, for weddings, for table favours, for the kids, it's amazing. There's that diamond fold gatefold card that we used on the first demo. This is your pinwheel card, and actually it's the one that Craig just popped into me here, which is this exact one here, which is amazing. Now this literally just tucks in, so each part tucks into the next, so it gives you that amazing pinwheel design, which is amazing. And it is just a case of folding them back over, tuck that bit in, and then you've got it all ready to go again. So nice little ones, again, good projects for the kids. And then the last ones, this is your 13th project. There's 13 projects in here. You're getting your main exploding box, you're getting a template for that one. You're then getting your inner box to make the inside one, and that's your pages B, and you're getting a template for that one. And then you'll get another template for your inner box, which makes this little square box, and your lid for those ones. And you're getting 2 lids, one for your bigger box, one for your smaller box. And that's it, that's what you're getting in there. And then you get the templates themselves. So every one that relates to your recipe card, so in the front here, all of this relates then to your templates here. So it's easy to hand. You think, I'm going to do a fold-in heart, that's number 6. I literally turn it over, I go to my number 6, and I literally take that out of my folder, and then I'm ready to put my cardstock on there and ready to craft straight away with it. So they really are amazing that we can do that with. Can I just show a few more of those samples? That Christmas card one that you're all wanting me to do, that's this one here, which is amazing. It literally has all those different elements there that you can use, but I will show you how you can use that template to go through. We've got that triple easel one here, so let's just show that one as well. Beautiful design. We did a completely different one this morning. In fact, so have I got mine? Yes, I have got it to hand. It's just here. So that's your one in a different one. So you can see actually, and what that does show is if you can make them quite different in their looks by using toppers on a pad and then using your own little embellishments. Love these little boxes. I mean, these are super cute. So lovely little pillow boxes that you can make. And I think what makes them really easy, Becky, is the fact that having those templates means that time and time and time again, you can just keep repeating all the makes that you make, and you're just going to love them, absolutely love them, and it's showing with how they're selling.
Yeah, absolutely. Anne asks, do you recommend a lower GSM for the type of design, the card that you just made?
Yes, good question, brilliant question. Yes, I wouldn't use a 300 GSM. Right. I would use a lower. So the card I used was a 250. Right. So it was still a good weighty cardstock, but it does make it easier to open and close. If you are using a heavier cardstock, make sure you really burnish it afterwards. It'll be more tricky to put in together, but once you burnish it, then it will work really well. So it will work on a 300, but yes, slightly lower would be good.
Brilliant, that's good to know. So today's all about the template library because everyone has been waiting for it. This is the red template library. It is the last one in the collection. And we have a showstopper here, which has a tape pen, it has some acetate, and it has a 12x12 card pad, which has got some Centura Pearl and also some glitter, encapsulated glitter card in there, as well as the template library. Price for that is £40 or $50. Platinum price is £32 or $40, and you get 50 extra bonus points. But of course, everyone likes this, and also just the template library on its own, which is available too for £24.99 or $29.99. Platinum $19.99 or $23.99 with your 50 extra bonus points too. That is definitely what everyone is wanting. So welcome if you're just joining us. If you've not been watching, where have you been? And get this in your basket now. I sound very bossy. I am bossy. But you don't want to miss out on this. You don't want to think, oh my goodness, I missed out on this. I'm going to miss out on it because I'm not going to have a chance to order it before I come off air, because I don't imagine it's going to be left. So I think we had 80% a little bit a while ago. It's probably well over 80% has already sold on this. If you weren't sure whether you needed this, whether you're thinking maybe you're a new crafter and you think, oh, actually, I don't know if this looks a bit complicated. It's absolutely perfect for new crafters and experienced crafters. There is such a wealth of information you're going to be getting in here. It's going to sort of change the way you craft, change the designs that you make. You can see from the samples that we've had today and the demos we've had today how many diverse kinds of things that you can have there. Those little pillow boxes, great if you make jewellery and you want some kind of little packaging there. There's all sorts of things in the template library, and of course many of you have already got the earlier ones as well. I don't know whether we're going to be going back to reissuing and sort of producing more of these, but this is the last one in the collection. And of course Craig will be doing, and it actually is as we speak in the other studio, working on step-by-step little video instructions for you. So we're holding your hand every step of the way, but you will find on the back of all of those recipe cards we have given you very succinct instructions in order to make these. And actually, as Debbie said, none of them are hard. Some of them maybe will take a little bit longer than others, but none of them are so complicated that you might not be able to do them. David, this really is an ideal starting point. And we had the lady that was messaging in, can't remember where you are, but you're new, Amber. I'm sure there are other people that are brand new watching for the first time that may not have a Gemini, that may not have any of the crafting paraphernalia that fills up our craft rooms. Yep. This is perfect for a starting point, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to put a warning out though, is if this is your starting point, you're going to be skint for the next 20 years of your life. It's an addiction, paper crafting. It means that there is just so much you want. But actually, as our Jamie just said, it's not a bad crafting habit to have, because whatever you have in your collection, this will only add to it. Oh, Craig's coming back. Are you done? He looks tired. He looks tired. He's been doing it all day.
We are done. We are done. Apologies for the last minute with the education. If you didn't see Wake Up Call, it was my fault. It's been planned in twice. I've had to cancel for a couple of reasons. That's it done today. The guys at the start of the week, they're going to work really, really quick to edit the bits that need it, because I can't do them all, you know, one take. There's going to be a couple of little bit of edits. The guys are going to do that right at the start of the week. So midweek, all going well, fingers crossed. Definitely next week.
Oh, midweek. Well, we were saying, because this morning you said that if by the time they get it, we've had news that people have had it shipped today.
You're kidding.
Already. Yeah, on the Yodel vans.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So just to it is my fault that the education for this one is so late, but it is on the way. So by the middle of the week, it's going to be done. But that's all done. It's all filmed. You can go to the website once it's up. You can go into the QR code. But that's it done.
Oh, Craig, you're amazing. Thank you for doing that.
Welcome.
He is just a star, isn't he? So, Sunday. Craig will be in on Sunday with Zan. It's going to be a great one, that's for sure. Yes, definitely.
You can blame me.
Yes, got the little box. It's all hugs and cuddles in this place, absolutely. He is a trooper. I mean, literally, I'm surprised. I'm really shocked he's got the filming done. I thought it was going to last a lot longer, so he's done really well to get that all done.
Very little break
Very
in between.
little breaks, yeah. all I've seen is in the hallway stretching his legs and having a bit of a walk around because, yeah, he's literally been on his feet since probably about 7 o'clock this morning. So, yeah. So hopefully middle of next week, end of next week, you will get those videos. So, and you'll be able to watch all that content, which would be amazing. But for now, when you get it, don't worry because you've got full instructions on those recipe cards. Let's have a quick look at those again. And actually, shall we just wing that demo with the tree?
Oh, yes,
Let's
please.
do that so we can show it. So, if you are just joining us, this is your template library. It means it's your red one, which is your 6th one in the collection. It's the end colour. You don't need any of these previous colour template recipes to make anything in here. You get everything you need, including that tenfold card. We've got the twist and pop. I'm just going to go through them till I get, there we go, to the tree. The tree is number 4. On each one, when you turn them over, you have got all the full instructions on the back telling you how to do them. So let's pop that to the side. Then you get this, which is your templates, which is amazing. I just love the whole concept of these, that you can just go into here, pick a template that you know. I know that I need that number 5, is it? No, it's not, it's number 4. I think that's number 3. We'll get there eventually. There we go, Christmas tree. Now, when you take them out, and it's really important, don't just pull them. You need to take them out from the top here and just pull it towards you. Very satisfying noise, but you need to, for the longevity of your templates, you want to just keep them really good. Now, what we are going to do, I've just found a scrap piece of card next to me. It's not a very high weight of card, but we are just doing a quick one to show you. What you want to do, now it tells you here, this is your 3D tree topper. You want to cut 2 of these tree shapes and then you want to cut 1 of these. So let's do this one to start with. We're just going to, I'm going to take my, because I'm not sure if I will see the actual design. Let's, I'm just going to put that right to the top of my card. There we go. And then we're going to come down here. So all the way around and then round this swirly part. And actually what I might do, because I'm actually better with a craft knife than a pair of scissors, I might actually use that to cut my template out. So we're just going to go down that swell. Oh, Johnny just jinxed my pencil. He literally, oh, Jamie, sound like he just said, I like that pencil. You're going to have to use my pen now, aren't you? I know, we'll have to use the pen. I didn't because I wasn't sure if it would show through as much as a pencil, but it's black, isn't it? So it would. So, let me just check that. Yeah, we've got that through. That's fine, absolutely fine. I don't know how. Oh, I can sharpen my pencil a bit more because. So I've got a new craft knife. If you're going to do this, you want to do it with the craft knife. It's got a nice sharp blade. So I'm going to make sure I just take that into here. And literally, it's funny, isn't it? Other people don't like it when you use a craft knife. So we're just going to.
Oh, you are much better with that than you are with the scissors, aren't you?
Yeah, and much quicker. Yeah, I don't know why. I think I just feel like I have more control with.
I suppose it's just what you get used to, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. And so, if you've got a shot, so you can see that. I mean, look at that, cut straight through, no problem whatsoever. So, and then all we're going to do is.
But that wouldn't work with the swivel nib.
No. I'm not very good with a swivel knife. I just can't seem to, I seem to have lost my, there it is. I don't seem to be able to swivel in the right direction. If that's the thing. Right, so I can only just see my line there. All you have to do, and the other thing is you do want a hard surface to craft onto, because I'm hardly putting any pressure on here, but it means that I can use this to go around. And because the blade is going onto my craft knife, I know that it's going to give me that perfect cut every single time. So that's given me my Christmas tree. Now you can obviously cut 2 more of the other ones, so you've got those in there. So this one here, you want to cut 2 of those. Right. I'm not going to do it because I just want to show you how you can then stencil through that main stencil. So we've got our line in the centre. And only because I've got a couple more demos and I really want to show you them. So let's pop that line down there. And that straight away is going to give me my card blank. You can see, I mean, look how well that matches up all the way round. Is no problem whatsoever. And then what you would do is you would then cut these two out, fold them in half, and they would go on the front. So if I bring in that card, you can see that's giving me that full tree over the front. So you just cut two of them. One of those goes on the inside, one goes on the outside, and that gives you your card. But you don't need to put those on. That's just giving your 3D element. If you just want this to be a nice Christmas card, you can literally, so what I'm going to do, Becky, is I'm going to take this to the back. So pop this back in to there. So I'm just going to put that onto that section. And then I'm actually going to, oh, that's been moved as well. There it is underneath. I'm going to put just a little bit of low-tack tape down. And that is just going to hold that into place on the back of my stencil. So let's turn it over like so. And then we're going to get our glitter. So I've just got my glitter from, oh, it's nearly empty. It's been used a lot. We're just going to take this from here. Oh, it's a bit dry as well. Oh, so...
can you fix it if it gets dry?
I don't know.
Would you like some of mine? I've got some over here.
Have you got some?
What colour do you want?
I might need it for later.
Mermaid's tail. Should I bring them both over? Because I'm nice like that.
I think it's because the lid wasn't on properly. Oh. If the lid wasn't on properly. Yeah, it's called Mermaid's... no, Ocean Song this is. Is that Ocean Song?
Yeah, that's Ocean Song.
Oh, there we go. In fact, let me just scrape that off, Becky, because that's, I think what's happened, I'm not sure what you can put in them to make them a little bit, it's just gone really sticky, but it's because there was no top on it.
I'll swap you. I'll take that one.
Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Someone's been at this one as well. Look, oh, this one's much better though. So we're literally just going to put that through the top there. So nice and easy. And onto that side.
I felt like a superhero then.
You're always my superhero.
Aww.
You are my
That's what you were saying when we were at lunch earlier.
I don't tell him that. No, I did not, Jamie.
No, Debbie didn't call you fat as such.
No. So let me explain that. Let me explain that. No, Johnny, I wasn't. I would never fat shame anybody.
not to their face, no.
So Becky has a bracelet, and the bracelet, she says she can't get off her hand, off her arm. It doesn't come off. So I didn't know a nice way to say. Well, I said, have you put weight on your arm? I got just the one arm, I couldn't work out.
Popeye? You know, we had really big arms. And I was like, no, when they put it on me, they cover your hand in like, it's just a hand cream, and then they put a carrier bag over your hand, and then they force the bracelet on, so then you have to buy it. And
then it shatters when you have, like, when it's looking after you, it shatters.
Yes.
Yeah, which would scare me to death, I think. But yeah, so that was why. But yeah.
It's on my left hand. So it's a jade bangle, and it's to protect you from bad things happening. But when it does explode at some point, you know, not like a big boom. Yeah, but it will go bang, and everything will just shatter. And
does it shatter like a toughened glass? You know, when it goes into little.
It will go in. It probably move into sort of 3 or 4 big pieces.
Oh, okay. So it's not.
Yeah, not shattered like tiny little particles. But it's to keep you safe. So I've had 5, I think, in my life, and when they go, it's quite But as I said, I was in the lift with someone that was. Who kept stroking my hair, someone I worked with, and I was in the lift on my own, and I thought, there wasn't anyone here. It was very funny. It's no one here.
Jamie's just gone, Johnny. She has got lovely hair, you know. I mean, I don't blame anyone stroking your hair.
And one day I went into the lift, he was there, and it just exploded. And I was like,
wow.
Oh, I got off at the next.
And that would have stopped him from stroking your hair?
No, that wouldn't have stopped him.
Right, let's have a look at the stencil. That's such a story. It's not just me with stories. Becky has stories as well. Right, so I'm going to just tear this. I'm just going to take this up from our piece here. Oh. There we go. Look at that. Now, obviously, I've used a darker cardstock, but we've got that tree in there, which is look at that. I mean, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what you would do. So you could decorate your tree, you can make it 3D, put a little sentiment on there, and it's going to look amazing. But how easy is that? And you've seen me do it from real time, but then just to cut out another couple, or just even one on the top there, do that as well, put that through, and it just looks exceptional. I think that's beautiful. Love that make. I love that they've put, out of all of them, they've put a Christmas make in there. I know there's some boxes in there that you can make Christmassy, but I love the fact that you can make this card and, yeah, make it into a Christmas. I'm actually thinking, I know it's a Christmas tree, but you could put a fairy on there and make it more sort of a sort of fairy card, couldn't you?
You
So
could, yeah.
you could use it, but I love that one. Nice one to put for Christmas.
Fantastic. Shadiah says, Leanne was saying, if you take off the silver cover, the glitter paste will go hard. So cover it with foil if you didn't save the top cover.
Yes, so it's because it hasn't been covered. Yes, that's why it's gone like that, yes.
Linda said, I didn't know you could cut with a craft knife on glass.
Yes, in fact, it's the best thing to use because our craft mats, I wouldn't say any glass, but a craft mat, a bit like a chopping board, isn't it? The glass chopping board. When you put a hard surface to a hard surface, it takes the cut much better. If you are putting this onto a self-healing mat, you have to put more pressure down because it's going into your mat because there's nothing to stop you from going in. So it actually takes the pressure off your hands by cutting your knife onto a glass mat.
Okay, it's good to know, actually. I would never have known that. Lots of people, well, Susie's saying thank you for all the birthday wishes that everyone's been sending in. So, Susie, because it's Susie's birthday today and it's Dolly Parton's birthday today, so I think they're out together.
Oh, yes, why not?
Well, why not? And I've forgotten, it's Good Memory Day today, which is quite appropriate. What's your good memory? I mean, sometimes when something bad's happening, you go to your happy place, don't you? That's almost like a good memory. Let us know what your good memory place is or your happy memory place is.
Love that.
What's yours, Debbie?
I'd have to think about that, actually. I have lots.
Do you?
Yeah, I do have lots of good memories, yeah. One of my favourite memories, and I will never forget it because my son was going away to Mexico, but it snowed one year, and we don't have a lot of snow in the UK, or where I am, and it was really snowing, and I remember my Kyra, who's 21 now, she was a lot younger, and he was there, and we were all throwing snowballs over the walls, and then my son's girlfriend at the time, he said, oh, Lily's coming up, and we literally all hid behind a wall and suddenly bombarded her with snowballs, and it was just lovely. It's my favourite memory. Make me cry because I just loved it. It's not very often I get together with all my kids, and it was just so much fun. Much fun. Yeah, and I've got pictures of it as well, and it's just that is definitely probably my favourite memory.
That's nice.
Love
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what my favourite memory. Actually, my happy place. Weirdly, it's not the man stroking my hair. No. There's when there was a place not far from where I lived with my parents, and near where a lot of my friends lived, and it was quite close to the river, and there was like a meadow by the river, and my happy place is going there, and the sun's shining, and I'm lying on the grass, and there's like clover, not like the buttery spread, but you know, like bits of flowers all over, and daisies, and the sun's shining. It's not too hot. You can just hear the boats going past, and it's quite idyllic. I like that. That's my happy place. No, it's nothing as nice as being with your children. No, just my happy place. My kids are nowhere to be found. Oh dear.
I have really nice happy memories with my nan.
Yeah.
So I loved just and it's funny, isn't it? Because going to my nan's was a really special occasion. Yeah. And because she lived in Hastings, so it was a long way away, Hastings. So we used to go there. So it was always we used to always get something new. My mum used to get us new dress. So that was when I wore two of my outfits I actually loved, which was have you heard of the Knickerbocker Glory suit? That's what I used to call it. It was a Knickerbocker suit. Where it was the baggy, like the pantaloons, and then I had a little waistcoat. It was a royal blue velvet, and I had a cravat shirt.
Why were you dressed up as a Victorian boy?
No, it wasn't. That was what the fashion was at the time. That's what the reaction was at the time. We've had this conversation on air before, and other people have had them as well at that time, Becky. It's because the people. You're not in my era. And I also had this really lovely little straight white dress with a gold shiny belt, which I absolutely loved. And I had them both times when I went to visit my nan, so I can remember those. So.
I did not call Debbie old. I just said that it sounds like you were dressed up like a Victorian boy. Well, pantaloons are quite, you know,
a Victorian boy.
Oh dear, oh, that's quite funny. Laurie says, my good memory place is Longwood Gardens with my mum, who's celebrating her birthday in heaven. We went numerous times, and the pictures I look back on make me smile and cry. We took photos together with each other and of Longwood Gardens. That's really nice. It's funny, isn't it, what pops into your head as being like the place that your sort of strongest memory is. And to be honest, I don't even remember being in this meadow near where the place is. But I remember
so it's actually not your memory.
Well, no, but it's my
favourite memory. It's not mine. I've just made it up in my head.
It's my happy place because I drove past it. I think I always thought it'd be really nice to be walking in that meadow.
Yeah.
I've been on the boats nearby and I've been other places, but yeah, who knows. Johnny, what is your favourite good memory?
I've got quite
Johnny's
a few.
got too many, he says.
I've got lots as well. I've got loads of popping into my head, but you can't tell them all. Can't tell them all.
I found a rooftop bar in Manhattan and sat looking at the Empire State Building and having cocktails, and it was nice and warm. That's quite a... Yeah, we go enjoying the scenery in New York. Sounds lovely. Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I've got a similar memory to that, Johnny. Ours was in Singapore, and that was in a rooftop bar, just overlooking it all. Yeah, it was the Marina Bay bar, yes. It was amazing. We had a Singapore sling. It was just
my daughter wanted to stay there so she could swim in that pool.
Oh, wow.
And she looked at the price and she said, it's really expensive. Will you pay for it? No. No, I'll buy you a drink there. Because I think you could book to have a drink in that bar, which is in Crazy Rich Asians, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
you have to pay to go to it,
there, but then
they give you it back on your drinks bill.
So that's what they did, rather than pay the £750 a night the room was or something like ridiculous like that. Oh, that's nice. Like that. Right, we're going to go for another break. Now, the template library, how much, sorry? We're approaching limited stock. Wow, already. It's not going to be here at the end of the day. If you haven't already got it and you're thinking about it, don't think about it. Just pop it in your basket and check out as soon as you possibly can. This is what I say. Check it out. We'll see you in a couple of moments.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafting obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club, and start rewarding yourself today.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much.
Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Mosby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
Fireman
on a roll.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
Hello everybody, welcome back. I do hope you took advantage of that quick break to check out your baskets, because this is the showstopper. This is what we've all been talking about. We've got the template library. This is the red one. This is the last one in the series. You're going to be getting that. You're also going to be getting some acetate. You're going to be getting 24 sheets of silver cards. They've got a glitter encapsulated card, and you've also got Centura Pearl, and you'll also be getting one of our tape pens. £40 or $50. Platinum price is £32 or $40, and you're going to get an extra 50 bonus points. But if you just want to go for the template library, you absolutely can just do that on its own, and you're still going to get those 50 bonus points, and the price for that is $24.99 or $29.99. Platinum, just $19.99 or $23.99. It is a fantastic set of templates, and you're getting so much in here, and it's great for beginner crafters as well as people that are really sort of experienced. There's so much in here, isn't there, Debbie?
So much in here, yeah. You've actually got 13 different projects in here, and your templates. You've actually got 15 templates in total, because you've got 3 that make up one project. We're going to be using this one. We're going to go straight into the tent fold card, because I think this is a great one and really super easy to do. So all you're going to do with your templates is go to the one you want. We know that we need number 1. We're going to take that out. Now, once you pull this, don't just pull this, because you'll damage these pieces here. What you want to do is go right into the corner, and you're just going to pull it towards you, and that'll come directly out without damaging any of the spine. Once you've done that, you've then got your template, your card here, your recipe card. Turn it over, and that will give you your recipe or your instructions for how to do it. But to be honest, it's all very self-explanatory. So all we're going to do with this one, I'm going to take that right up to the corner of my cardstock. So just layer it on there. That way I don't have to cut that extra. It's just laziness, really, isn't it? I don't have to then
I don't think it is. I think it's been sensible, because you've got less chance of it not being straight if one of your edges is already straight, don't you?
Absolutely, yes. And then all we're going to do is go round all that outer line, and I'm using again because my pencil broke, but this is amazing pen to use. And then it's going to tell me here all my valley and mountain folds. So coming up here, and coming up this one, and then the other sections are all your mats and layers. So you've got 2 different mats and layers in there, and then we're just going to bring that middle fold, and then the next one, and all the time it's telling me what I need to be doing, so you can refer to these time and time again. So that's all our lines in. These extra bits, so you've got your oval here, and you've got your extra pieces to do that with. So we're going to pop that to the side, then you can see that's all done for us. And then all I'm going to do is take my guillotine just to cut that one edge, because that one edge that we've got there, just chop in just a little smidgen more. So just move that over slightly. There we go. And then we're going to do our, oh no, we're going to need to cut it. Now we need to use scissors on this bit. I think you could do it if you had your, what's it called?
Metal?
No, your cutter, it's your, trimmer, your paper trimmer. If you've got your paper trimmer, you can move this about, but actually it's just as quick to go in.
Felt like give us a clue
with
then.
Your scissors. It did feel a bit like give us a clue,
Like,
yes.
3 syllables.
So we're just going to rotate that. Turn that round. See how slow I am with this? So if I'd done it with my craft knife, I would have done it in seconds. I can't seem to, look, I can't even get it straight.
But do you not think it's possibly because because we're here, we have to hold everything out, don't we? You're not holding it as close to yourself as you would do.
I don't know what it is. Some people just, I look at other people cutting with scissors and they really quick. I'm not very quick with the scissors at all. Right, so that's given us all our sections. So what we would normally do if we were making a TP card, straight away, we're making 3 pieces of cards. So you'd make these 2 pieces and then this piece that sets in the middle. I think by doing it this way, you've got something that cuts straight away and you haven't got to worry about all your extra pieces to glue together and the fact that it goes flat, which for me is an absolute game changer.
And I suppose it's using less card this way than it would be the way we're doing before, so it'd be lighted for postage.
Yes, yeah, totally. And then all I'm going to do is to get those lines in, we're going to hover over that centre point and just rotate round to that line. And then I know I've got that exact point in. And then once we're in the middle again, so just to that middle, and then we can go down to our next line. So nice and easy. And then again, moving it across. And there we go, just like so. So that gives me all of my marks. And then what we're going to do is use our tool. So let's bring in our heat tool and get rid of our lines. Honestly, this is amazing. It's so good. I mean, it literally just disappears.
Well, I always find I can never find a clean eraser. They're always a little bit grubby because they've been in a pencil case. And you end up with more dark marks on your paper when you're trying to rub it away. So this is better.
You know what, Becky? I think we're missing a trick. I think whenever we do a template, we should bring these pens out with it.
Yeah.
Because they're so good. I absolutely love them. Right, so let's do our first line. So we're going to just move this over. Let's just bring in my scoring tool, like so. And then each one is going round. So if I just show you this, if we bring this back in, my middle section here tells me I've got a mountain fold. Then I've got another mountain fold, then a valley fold. And then this one, we've got a mountain and valley. So we know those 2 end ones are going to be a valley fold. So they're going to fold up like this. So we're going to bend that one down. And then this one is going to be our mountain fold. So fold that one over. And because we've gone from that centre point each time, we know that our score lines are going to be the right size. So again, fold that one over, and then this one back, like so. So then the reason they are folded back is because when you then bring that round, that is the part that's going to help you to fold that flat.
All right.
So let me just put that bit over. So if I show you this bit here, it tells you how you're going to fold all your cards in. These are going to fold inside and then we're going to fold it together. So let me just bring in all our different elements. So we'll bring this one in. That's going to go across there like so. That's it, like that. So this bit here, can you see, goes across that middle and then that will hold into place. So that gives it the rigidity that you need to stand it, and then it actually then just folds completely flat, like so. And, I mean, look how perfect it is, and that's because you've got the template. I don't know why I sound surprised every time I say it's perfect, because you know that when you've got all your elements. So I don't want to decorate this bit. You can if you want to, but what I am going to do is decorate the front and the side bit, because that is the ones that you're going to see. So we're just going to make sure that we've got that piece in there. So it's these two front panels. And all I've done is using that template, bring that one in. I've just cut out my template here, the outer edge one, and the inner edge one we've used on the inside. This paper is from, you'll know this one, Becky, it's from the one that you're going to be doing soon, the Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart, yeah.
Beautiful paper pad. As Debbie Robinson always said, it's her in a dress.
It really is.
Yeah, it is Debbie in a dress, isn't it?
Well, that's what they're doing with all the paper pads now. They're coming to everyone's houses that work here and using that as inspiration.
Well, mine would be lime green, probably.
Would it?
I have a lime green sofa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Velvet?
No, not velvet, no.
Leather?
No. It's a nice, big, comfy...
Oh, your one's on casters, so you can move it around.
Yes, I can. Well, although I wouldn't move it around. It's in its position and it's a big, big settee. But yeah, and then I have bright pinks in my room. Yeah, I've got quite a...
So you're sort of like Neon
colours.
Dreams as a paper pad. Maybe that's what we should do. Identify a member of one of the craft experts by the paper pad. That'd be a good game. Yeah,
that would be a good game. Yes. Yeah,
we should all have our own paper pads. I completely agree with you.
I would want to. How did Debbie just get one on her own?
I would want an Oriental themed paper pad for mine.
Oh yes, Oriental theme sounds good. We've done that before, the chinoiserie.
Yeah, and that was before I worked here, so I didn't even. And even when I've had a look in the library, there's not even bits of paper left. It's all completely gone. There's nothing at all. I've looked at the cards and I thought, oh, it'd be really nice if I could try and get that, but I haven't been able to get hold of any of the stuff. Keep looking online on eBay and places like that to see if anything comes up, but it doesn't, unfortunately. So we should bring it back.
I'm wondering if I've
What paper pad relates to Debbie? The one with the wax seal in it. I don't know, because I always think, when I think of you, Debbie, I always think of pink.
Yeah.
But not violent pink.
No. Oh, well, good. Pink. I'm glad not a violent pink.
No, but like soft pinks. Yeah, soft pinks.
I'm definitely a pink person, and I do love a floral pad. A floral one. I love the Say It With Flowers. Yeah, I love that one. These bits that I'm using here are from, can you guess? Because yes, so Jamie's got it. It's our, oh, did you? Oh, you didn't have to Google it. Yeah, I actually thought it looked really different doing them in pinks. I'd sort of done the Cheers to You in quite bold, sort of happy, bright colours. Because of the paper pad, and then I thought, oh, actually, I could use it on this card, and it's going to look really cool. So we're just I'm gonna pop that bottle just there.
I like a glass of pink champagne, you know.
Do you? I don't think I've ever had pink champagne.
Oh, I do like pink champagne.
Tell you what, I was really partial to over Christmas is some Asti Spumante.
Oh, some what?
Asti Spumante.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a bit of a 70s drink. Oh, I loved it. And actually, my daughter was a bit partial to it, so me and her were just drinking them. We went through 4 bottles on Christmas Day. Yeah.
On Christmas Day?
Yeah, just us two. My dad had a glass of it, and I think Al had a glass. Me and my daughter drank the rest. Yep. It was lovely. Yeah, I was actually a bit shocked because I'm not a wine drinker at all.
What would you drink if you were going out?
Gin.
Gin?
Yeah. I love flavoured gins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't like tonic, unfortunately, so I prefer lemonade.
Oh, okay.
My favourite is a raspberry gin.
Oh, yeah.
Love a raspberry gin. At home, if I was to have a little tipple, the other thing I was drinking over Christmas, and only because I hadn't had it for years, since I was younger, I was drinking... Advocaat.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
yeah.
I was making snowballs.
Oh, I hadn't had one until about 10 years ago. Gosh, they're delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, loved them. They were really nice. Yeah, really very nice. So all we're going to do is tuck that in. So that's going to go right in front. So we're just going to, now all I want to do is when you glue, please be careful because underneath, can you see there's a little bit that's showing and this side, there's a little bit showing on this side. So you don't want to put glue in those two places because when it is put flat, it's going to stick together. So what I would recommend is just putting your fingernail across there. So I know that bit there doesn't need sticking. And then we're just going to put the rest of the glue onto here. So there we go, like so. And then because it's flat, I'm going to just turn that round. Let me just bring that over like so. And then when you fold it, you can then fold that. Why is that not folding? What am I not doing right? It is, I'm sure that is how it goes. I can't work out why I haven't what I haven't done right, Becky. Sorry, need to. Oh, it's because it goes on the other side. I'm being silly. Goes that way. There we go. I was thinking, what am I doing wrong? That's right. There we go. Folds flat. I knew there was something I wasn't doing quite right. And there we go. That's our flat TP card or a tent fold card that you've got on one side, and then your champagne glasses on the other. Really nice, isn't it? And then folds flat. So, I mean, I've put a bit of bulky bits on there, but if you wanted to keep it really flat for posting, just don't put chunky ribbons or foam pads on.
Fantastic, that's amazing and so quick and easy to do. So this is using the template library. This is the red template library. It has been incredibly busy. So we've got the showstopper here, but you can also buy it on its own. If you want to buy it on its own, it's £24.99 or £29.99. Platinum price is £19.99 or £23.99. And look at that, look, limited stock. Not long now.
You know what that means, Becky?
It's green on the screen.
It soon won't be seen.
It won't be. It won't be at all. It's been incredibly busy. We know that we sold 50–60% in the first show, didn't we? So unsurprising that there's lots of this to go. You also can buy the showstopper, which has the extra bits and pieces in there. A slightly more expensive price because you're going to be getting the 12x12 card pad as well as some acetate and a tape pen. So the price for that is £32 or $40 the platinum price versus £19.99 for the just the template library on its own. Both of those you're going to be getting those extra 50 points as well. Now I do have to say hello to Alistair because he did. Your Al, he did message in this morning and I didn't get a chance to say hello. So hello.
He said that the other day because I said we were moaning at him because I said, oh, no one says that you message in anymore. And he said, I did, but you didn't read out my comment.
Yeah, he's watched both shows today. And he's there like that. Just watching, not doing anything else. Felicity says, Debbie, you recently mentioned the warehouse. They need a gold award for their shipping. Yeah. I've been receiving my orders within 36 hours.
Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. Yeah, it is
really
incredible. Good. Yeah, big shout out to our warehouse staff. They have worked so well. I've been down there, I've been rallying them up, I've been making sure they get your parcels out. You know, I'm not taking any of the credit for it because, you know, it's all down to them. But yeah, do you know what though? They are incredible that they get our parcels out so quickly, considering how many orders they have to ship out in a day and to America as well. Yeah, all hands to them.
Yep. Well done, well done. Lois is saying, I really love this TP card. So quick and easy to make. And then, of course, all of the things that you're showing us with the template library are easy to make. They aren't going to be too onerous for you. As you were saying, you've got, you know, you have some that will be quicker than others, but they're all fairly simple to do. And with that in mind, Debbie, you've got another demo for us, haven't you?
I certainly have. Let's fit another one in. So let's turn this round. We did a really quick version of this morning, so let's do a proper one where we decorate it. So we've got that triangular gift box. So we're going to bring this one in. We know it's number 7, so all I need to do is go to number 7 in my templates. I mean, it's so clever, isn't it, that you can just go to what you need to go to, take that out, and it's just incredible that you can craft with straight away. Turn that page over and then you'll be able to see that you've got everything on the back here.
I've got a question from the gallery.
Oh,
they want to know, could you make the box longer?
Can you make it longer? So you probably could make it longer. And the reason that you can, let me just bring this in. If you put this down to the edge here, what I would say is if you want this middle section, this will be the same. Everything else will be the same. You just want it longer. So what you would do, let me bring in a plain piece of card. Let me just do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll do it. We're going to take this down, right? So let me just do this first. We're going to pop these in here. But what I'm not going to do is put anything here. So, nor here either. So, I want to put my lines in like this. Go like so and across there. So all I'm doing at the moment is drawing my lines in at one side and then the top. And like so. Oh, I didn't want to do that bit, but it doesn't matter. So then I'm going to do this bit. And then what we're going to do, so to elongate it, you can then move that up. But you can only move it up because I've only got an A4 piece of card. If I've got an A3 piece of card, I can make it bigger. Yeah. Just move that along till that piece gets to the end. But make sure your lines are still here. So let's pop that in. We can go up a little bit more, I think, to there. That's it. I think it's just straighten my lines up. So I'm making sure that all my lines are here, and then I can finish it. So if you want to make it longer, you absolutely can. So, and I've got one that I'd already done for this one. So we can cut this one out and show how it can be longer. So just taking that across like so. We've got then that one down there, that one down there, and then just the ones across here. And then I think we've done them all. All right, so if we take that away, so there you go. Cool. There's our template to make it bigger.
Not quite this size.
Oh, that is a big one. So so that would not fit. No, Jamie, did you go and buy that today?
That's his lunch.
Jamie.
Oh. It's almost like he's been on holiday.
Do you know what? So Jamie tells me that the reason he goes to the gym is not because he likes it, it's so he can eat whatever he wants. And he's just proven that with that.
How often do you go to the gym?
Well, he has to go every day if he's going to eat that whole Toblerone.
If this is lunch, then yes, you would do. Although, sorry, it's tea. Although, to be honest, I mean, I would happily eat that by myself as well. It is broken, I do apologise, I'll have to eat that myself.
I'm thrilled that they don't do my favourite Toblerone in this country.
What one was your favourite one?
Yeah, I've mentioned it before. See, they do a salted one, and you can only buy it abroad. They don't do it here.
Well, where can you buy
it? Germany.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so whenever my friend's sister lives in Germany, so whenever she goes out there, she normally brings us a big bar of this Toblerone. Becky, it's the nicest one you've ever eaten in your whole life. Oh. So, and I'm so glad because I couldn't eat it with cutting out my sugar. I can't eat Toblerones now. So.
They used to do one, and it was in a dark blue, not a light blue, but a dark blue, and it had white chocolate in the middle, but it was a milk chocolate Toblerone around the outside. But they stopped doing that, and I used to like that. So whenever I went away, obviously you have to buy a giant Toblerone while you're in duty free.
Obviously.
Otherwise, have you actually been away? Let's be honest. So that's where I used to think, oh, I'll get one of these for my mum, and then one for home, and then one for a gift for here, and then my mum would get one, but nobody else would. I would have eaten a lot. But I do love a Toblerone.
See, I don't actually even like a Toblerone.
Do you not?
When we started eating this, it's a blue one and it's a salted one and it's got really thick chunks of... Yeah, but I don't like salty things, but when you eat it...
But has it got almonds in it rather than... No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just salt, like salty chunks. Oh, it's so nice.
Well, why is it we always talk about food when we're here?
I know, I always get on to food. But I don't want any Toblerone. And I won't be eating that nice one, even if my friend buys me some, Al can eat it. Well, I didn't put my lines in here, but I'm not worried because I can literally go from one side to the other here. So just to put those score lines in. And then all we're going to do is put them in. So it's not always possible to extend something. But I think you can definitely extend this one. And if you've got a longer piece of card, you can absolutely do that as well. So let's fold this one into place. Love the fact that we can change up the demo. Just going to take that over and I'm just making sure I get that straight.
I like the idea of this because I think you could fill it with some sweets or some goodies and have it as a name place for like a wedding, you could have, you know, everybody's name on it, and it's obviously looking at you, so it's looking like nameplates, but you know, it's filled with goodies.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, so much you can do with them, aren't they? And I will show you, I've got one, so I can glue that together and you'll see the difference. Actually, it's quite a lot of difference in there to these. So let's pop this one into place. And all you're going to do is literally these tabs here on your straight edge are going to just go underneath, like so, and on the other side, and then that will tuck in. What I do want to do is make sure I really reinforce that line there, which is going to help tuck it in. And let's use our tape pen just to go onto those edges. And for this one, and I'm going to also just bring in my one here. Oh, actually, let's decorate that one, and then we can show the two afterwards. I think we've still got plenty of time. Let's bring that one in. And then the other side. So that one gives us that one. And then for our one that we've actually done, like so. Look at that, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then let's just put our extra pieces on here. So all I've done is created some triangular pieces. So we can pop these on. Just want to make sure I get that the right way, because before we ended up decorating the back. So that bit is the front. There we go, so it's going to go onto this side and the lid. Let's pop it there.
That's pretty paper.
This is from the Ditzy Floral paper pad.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, really pretty one. There we go, you can see those Ditzy Florals on there. This is definitely me, Ditzy Floral. I do lots, I do. I do lots of ditzy things. And then we're going to pop that on there. And then we're just going to put them on our sides as well. Let's just do that one. It's funny how the doo-doo has become a thing. Like everyone's so conscious of saying it. Yeah, Craig shows. Craig does it on all his shows. And then last one. There we go. Let's pop that bit in, and then we can put our tabs in. So let's just again add in that glue to the side. Popping that one in. Oh, actually, before I do that, I do want to just put one of our swash stamps on there. So I thought this would be a really good one. I've put party time on there, and that way we've got a little gift box for someone's party. I'd always put the bits on first, because then it's you can really burnish them down. You can't do that when you've got it put together. So that one on that side. I'm meant to just fold that piece over, make sure we've crisped that one. And then the next one. And then that one's just going to tuck inside to create our box. And look at that, two different sizes. So you can see one in front of the other. Like, quite a big difference we've done on that one. Let's just move it to the side so you can see. So you've got a much bigger difference on those ones. There we go, you can see it a bit better there. And then all I've done with my finished one is I've just tied some ribbon around it to just make it look super sweet.
Nice.
And there we go. That's how you can elongate to your little triangular box.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. Good to know that you don't have to just stick to the sizing that's in there. Like you say, if you'd used some A3 cardstock, it could have got even bigger. Lots of people loving what we've got today. Laurie says, I got my layout collection on Wednesday, and today my Sarah signature collection arrived in snowy America. It's absolutely incredible. You definitely, if you're going to be ordering this, you're going to be getting it very, very soon. So this is the template library, and this one that I've got next to me is the Showstopper, which has all of the goodies, extra goodies in there, which is proving to be very, very popular. Debbie, we're going to do a quick vote for demo of the show.
Yes, absolutely. We've only actually done 3 full makes, so quite easy to do. So we've got our first one, which was our our diamond-shaped card shape. Diamond-shaped card shape. I was just going to that's number 1. Number 2 was our TP card, and number 3 was that little triangular box. So 1, 2 or 3.
Fantastic. Which do you think is your favourite design in the this template library? Which one do you think you like the most?
I think I love the TP card, but I also really love the exploding box.
Yeah.
So the exploding box, yeah, is literally, I mean, you've got all the pieces to create with the lid, the outside exploding box, the inside piece, and your little box inside as well, which is amazing. I just think that's a really clever concept, and that's a real labour of love. When you do that and put it all together, it looks so lovely. It's going to be the one that you're not going to want to give away.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that there's something about it really being show-stopping, isn't it? As an exploding box, no one really expects it. I mean, we've seen them quite often, us demonstrating here, but actually receiving them, I don't think I've ever received an exploding box. I'd like one that was, the explosion was full of diamonds and butterflies.
Of course.
But then you'd be scrabbling around trying to pick up all the diamonds, so perhaps that's not really a very good idea. The whole showstopper that we've got here, we've got the acetates, we've also got the 12 by 12 paper pad, and we've got the tape pen, and you're getting the red template library for £40 or $50. Platinum is £32 or $40, and there's 50 extra bonus points. But if you just want to go ahead with the template library, you don't want any of the other bits and pieces, you absolutely can do that. It's £24.99 or $29.99. Platinum price is $19.99 or $23.99. And again, you're going to get your 50 bonus points. Debbie, you've still got a few samples over there. Craig's given them back now, hasn't he?
He has given them back, yeah. He's done all his filming. Let's just have a look at exactly what you're getting in here and the sorts of things that you could be making. So each one of these projects that I'm showing you are the ones that are in the actual recipe cards. So these are exactly how you can follow them. Yesterday, and we'll still have some on the website, you've got the sunflower 12 by 12 pad. This has been made out of the sunflower one. So if you wanted to make that exact card, you could absolutely do that. That one is your pop-out cube box, but it's amazing because it folds completely flat. So love that one. This is the one that was the TP card that I've just made, so a different variation. So it just shows you can put whatever you want on there. But the good thing is, again, it folds completely flat. Love this. I know everybody is absolutely loving the Christmas tree one. It's such a clever design, really easy to do. You can put those glitter waxes through, which are going to be amazing, and they look super cute. We've got that folding card where it all folds into one, and then when you open it, it's got extra pieces in here. We didn't get a chance to demo this one, but another cute little one to do. Yeah, it's so little. I always do it upside down, but it's a really it's really hard when you're looking, and I always think, go the opposite direction. I never do. It almost shouts it out for you, doesn't it? It's like, just for you.
It's like,
just for you.
Have you watched the Harry Potter films when we have the howlers?
Oh, yes,
that's
the howlers.
What it looks like.
Yes, it is like that, yeah. Howling, howling, just for you. Yeah, it's a brilliant one. And again, super easy to do. Just follow those score lines. Love this one. It's classed as your accordion card because obviously it comes in and out. So nice one there. Done with that plaid paper pad, which is, or plaid paper pad, which is really nice. The little box that we just made in different designs. So putting your own take on there with your flowers and different paper pad. Excuse me. I absolutely love these. I remember making these as a kid, the pillar boxes. Did you ever make little pillar boxes? Because they're really easy to do, but even more easy now because you've got the template that allows you to do these little parts at the side. Literally just pop down. You don't need any ties on them, and they are unbelievably cute. And you've got two different sizes of those as well, which is really amazing that you can get them. Jamie's asking if you could elongate them. I think you could, Jamie. Yeah, just move it along on that layout, which would be amazing. This one we made in Wake Up Call. Well, not this one, but we made the triple easel card in Wake Up Call, so another really cute one to do. This one I showed you how easy it was to do. Once you've done all those score lines and folded them in and made sure that you've got those in, it literally...
So clever.
It's very clever, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I don't know who sits there and plays around with cardstock and knows that you can make something like that, but that's amazing. I absolutely love that one. This one's one of my favourites as well. I think for Valentine's Day, I think we're going to see lots of cards like this. This is done where it's got little Velcro tabs on the side, and if you open those Velcro tabs up, that actually pops out to be this little heart design, and then it has a super cute little heart inside, and you're getting the templates for both of those, so you can put your own little message in there. Really, really cute. So that's a lovely one to have as well. And then we've got one more to show you in here, which is your diamond shaped front card, which again we made earlier. Lovely design. I just love this template collection. You're going to love making all of them.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that you can have something that is going to be appropriate for someone who's a brand new crafter versus somebody who is a well-seasoned crafter. And now we do have the winner for demo of the show. A very difficult decision to make, actually, but the winner is number 2.
The TP card. I'm so pleased. I love the TP card. So there we go.
Brilliant.
In all its glory.
That's
Thank
fantastic.
you very much.
Well done to everybody who's managed to get hold of your template library. If you've managed to place your order earlier on today, it looks like it's already been sent out. So well done to all of you. Now later on we do have masterclass, and that's going to be all about mermaid dreams. Really looking forward to that. I love the colours with mermaid dreams. You've got lots of demos for us in the next show, haven't you, Debbie?
Oh, I've got loads of demos. I've actually got 5 demos if we can get through them all, and I just love the mermaid dreams. There's so much in it, and I can't wait to show you. So yeah, in an hour's time, let's do it again.
Fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget us. Come back. We'll be back in an hour's time with lots of other deals and stuff on the mermaid dreams. See you later. Bye bye.